Hi, this is Guy, and this is my second video of my Blood Level 4 run with tips for newcomers to the Soulsborne franchise. This will cover the bosses Gascoigne and Bloodstarved Beast, and I include 2 Blood Level 4 fights for each boss. Both fights are still relatively easy since they are still pretty much in the beginning of the game, though Gascoigne is definitely, in my opinion, a level above the difficulty of the Cleric Beast, and totally new players to the series can have some trouble with him. He can still be easily taken care of because there are so many cheese tactics available to deal with him. Some items you can pick up along the way can help immensely in the fight. For Gascoigne, pick up the music box from the little girl at this window. When you play the music box, you can stun Gascoigne up to 3 times in Phase 1, I believe, and once in Phase 2. I also recommend upgrading your weapon with the bone shards around the starting area, and buy a few Molotovs if you need. Basically, I always cheese Gascoigne with these items. When you start the Gascoigne fight, the first thing in the arena you will see will be the huge wheel of cheese in the form of gravestones. Thanks, FromSoft. For this fight, I use the gravestone cheese for the beginning of the fight. When Gascoigne goes to his second phase, stay far back and wait, because even though he looks open, he will explode and knock you back and follow up immediately with some attacks. I don't use the music box in Phase 1 because the gravestone cheese makes it so easy anyways. When he goes to Phase 2, make sure not to jump the gun and use the music box right away. In my first fight with him, I did that, and for some reason it didn't take. I had to use it again. In my first attempt, I messed up quite a lot with the timings. The second attempt with my alternate level 4 character shows a bit more streamlined fight. Here are the fights.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later. Sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
The next fight is the optional boss, Bloodstarved Beast. For this fight, I equip antidotes and fire paper. Antidotes can be found all over Old Gehrman, and fire paper can be had from Alfred, and some more can be found at the top of the stairs of the second shortcut in the area. BSB gets a poison aura around them in the second phase. More than likely you won't need to use any antidotes, but it's good to have them just as a backup in case he catches you. The fire paper is obviously just to make the fight shorter. Also, after the fight, make sure you aren't still poisoned. I've seen so many people beat this boss and not realize they were still slowly dying. Pay attention to your health meter. I put 2 fights in the video again. The first one illustrates how he can be parried and backstabbed if you want to take that chance. But the second fight is the way I usually prefer to fight him, since I feel it's safer than possibly missing a parry or two and getting poisoned. Basically, in the Bloodstarved Beast fight, the only necessary thing is to stay away from his front side. Always dash toward his left, back, your right. I prefer to move to my right because he has a right arm swipe dash attack that he does, which can catch you if you dash to your left. Whenever I'm in range, I get a few hits in on his back. The toughest part of the fight is just catching up with him after his jump attacks. Later he jumps close to the walls and pillars. Don't let him fool you and corner you. Pull him out into the center of the ring, so that you have room to maneuver behind him or to the side of him. When he stops and looks confused, don't fall for the ruse. He will explode and poison you. Instead, if you like, chuck a Molotov at him from a distance. That's all. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.